I do want to spend a little bit time like talking about what we learned. I think this is, and you asked this question as well, right? In terms of whether she was always mission first, or what was it something that grew over time? And it was definitely something that grew over time. Earlier on, it started out almost as a hobby, and like you said as well, we weren't really making any money or anything like that, but there was a lot of customer love, and they just really enjoyed doing this, right?
Mm.
And then it became a business. I feel one of the things that I think a lot of us have fallen. I know a lot of people who fall into this trap where it's like, hey, I'm building a business. I need to do all these different things. And it's almost like you're backing yourself into a corner of like, it has to be something big. It has to be something massive, even before you've taken the first step. So the first step they took was definitely really small. They both didn't end up quitting their full-time job. It was extremely stressful and tiring at that point for them, but they just made it work. And then they ended up deciding like, hey, this is actually something that they really enjoy doing more than their regular job. Let me actually do this full time, which to me, if you think about it, is quite that in a lot of ways uh, is a better way to build companies, and there isn't one right way, but especially for people who have probably other commitments in life and so on.
Yeah.
I Yeah.
I know you said there isn't one
Uh,
right way, but there's one thing I feel kind of strong about, which is so doing a full-time job and then doing something on the side is a stretch on your time, but you also do it because I guess financially it makes sense, right? It's irrational to jump into something before you know
yeah.
if it's a business. So there's the other method, which is people are like, hey, I want to try something, but let me raise some seed money so that I can pay myself and cover the bills while I do it. I feel like the latter, even though it gives you a lot more time objectively to accelerate that cycle, I feel like psychologically it sort of messes you up a little bit because the clock starts and then you put that sort of formal label on top of it. So even though it's like the on paper theoretical rational thing to do, so much of this kind of journey is about the psychology that if you're doing it as like a hobby, it's fun. If you make it like serious and put a clock on it, then it must work out in the next 3 months, and you start looking at the margins and the revenue, and go to your VC meeting and give your new boss the updates that it can kill what would otherwise have just been continue to be like a passion project you can sort of dive in and out of until you fully fall in love.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do like and subscribe. To watch the full episode with Diksha on Samosa Party, click on the video here.